My fellow Jamaicans, good evening. Tomorrow morning heralds the beginning of the new school year, a day bright with possibilities and with dreams ready to be explored and attained. There's nothing like getting a good education. It gives our children a foundation for the rest of their lives. A special welcome back to our teachers. We remain grateful for your unwavering commitment to educating and grooming our Jamaican children. We thank you for making yourselves available over the holiday period for participation in the training for the new National Standards curriculum that is being rolled out. We also lift our hats to our board chairs, principals, and school administrators for your continued dedication to nation building. To those who are entering the education system for the first time, welcome. The first encounter in a classroom may be intimidating, but I can assure you that you are at the right place to acquire knowledge and skills, meet new friends, and grow intellectually. Students, a new school year is an opportunity to be a new you, to put old, bad habits behind, and be motivated from day one to be the best you can be. Set your goals high and work hard to achieve and surpass them in this academic year. Listen and work with your teachers, parents, and peers who are trying to help you to move to the next level. I encourage you to recommit yourselves to learning. Respect your teachers and share love on the school campuses. For those students who need greater assistance in learning, do not give up. Take up the challenge in this new year to rise and shine. You have the potential to rise above the rest and to be the best. Parents, you have an important role to play as ardent supporters. Encourage and push your children to help them to do well. Your collaboration with your children's educators will guarantee a win for all concerned. Your contributions enable schools to procure goods and services that enrich the quality of education at your child's school. We face many challenges and many innovations are needed and are in progress, and we thank you for all you do despite all the challenges that you face. A few months ago, I announced the removal of the payment of auxiliary fees to all secondary institutions. I wish to reiterate that to help to safeguard the entitlement to quality secondary education, this administration has increased funding to our high schools. The basis of this policy of removing auxiliary fees is not to ask schools to function with inadequate funds, but for the ministry to provide more support to schools through subvention, maintenance, and capital works. Remember that no student must be denied access to any school. The Ministry of Education, Youth and Information has started to honor its commitment to increase funding for schools' operations for the upcoming academic year with a budget of $5.3 billion. The Ministry of Education, Youth and Information has also committed to 4 scheduled disbursements. Schools have already received the first tranche and will receive the second in the second week of September. Our schools can make a difference, and I am certain that you will continue to make a positive impact on the children entrusted to your care. We all have a responsibility to help schools, so I invite community members to support, protect, and care for the schools located in your areas. For our children's sake, Jamaican teachers need to be the best supported in the world. To do that, we must raise the bar for pre-service training and standards. We must have the highest standard of conduct, and we must have educators that remain current and demonstrate continued excellence throughout their career. Teachers, I implore you to know your students. In the first month, get to know their strengths and weaknesses so that you can help to bring out the best in them. I am pleased to remind you that textbooks, workbooks, and most learning materials chosen by expert teachers are provided for all students at primary level schools across Jamaica. At the secondary level schools, the ministry has provided all the basic text under a rental scheme. Government has spent over $800 million of your money to help you save on excessive book lists. If you are not certain about the textbooks to purchase, check the list published by the Ministry of Education, Youth and Information, or seek guidance from the regional office nearest you or your school. The ministry continues to place emphasis on the early childhood education sector and we are pleased that these institutions are getting officially registered with the urgency and alacrity this project deserves. We are also pleased to announce that based on the 2016 Age 4 assessment conducted for the first time, 92% of our students are cognitively ready for learning. It means, therefore, that we now need to continue to mold and shape our children's lives from this early stage. Adequate nutritional intake is critical to learning and development. With a significant portion of early childhood children arriving at school with inadequate nutrition, the government will continue to provide breakfast and lunch free or at little cost to about 125,000 students. We have increased the number of days that students on the Program of Advancement through Health and Education path receive lunch from 3 to 5 days per week. During this new school year also, the Early Stimulation Program will be revitalized with strong support from my ministry. The teachings of Garveyism and the civics curriculum will continue unabated this academic year. The strong remedial measures to correct the continuous poor performance of students in the CSEC exams in mathematics, in particular, will continue this academic year. Our students continue to perform well in literacy and numeracy with good results in 2015, and we look forward to the 2016 results. As we strive to achieve a better life through education, some of you will have the opportunity to obtain 2 more years in high school through the Career Advancement Program to attain additional competencies to move to the higher education or the world of work, while others who were unable to complete high school will have the opportunity this year to enroll in the high school equivalency diploma program that is being offered by the Jamaican Foundation for Lifelong Learning. We believe that it is the school in partnership with the family and church that will shape the Jamaican society to be the place of choice to live, work, raise families, and do business. I pray God's guidance as we steer this mighty ship. May the academic year of 2016-2017 be a year of commitment and hard work to ultimately provide quality and accessible education to all, as enshrined in the Jamaican Constitution and the Education Act of 1980. Do have a prosperous and rewarding year. Thank you.